Okay, how about this? Let's say they give you this. Okay, May, June 2009. Okay. So how it works? You'll be explaining both. So must be supply endothermic. Okay. So used to show that it's exothermic. So since they said, oh, show this exothermic, how it works. So 3 marks just to calculate. I would say you start from energy for breaking bonds. Okay. So break bonds, you break this and you break this on the left hand side. So the HH is 436, and then plus the Cl and Cl is 242. And then an energy for forming. So after you break it, you form it again. Okay, very good. 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then be slightly be careful. Okay, be careful with this. If here, so you know that, oh, okay, energy forming is this, but don't rush into it. You see there's a 2 in front, so make sure you times 2. So this is also a careless mistake sometimes. Okay, because it's too simple. A lot of times, isn't it very direct? But be careful with the 2. Okay, so they added in a 2 here, so 2 of this bond inside. Yeah, so very good. It's 6.2. Okay, so since it's kilojoules per mole, A star student, right? Don't let your teacher have a chance to minus your marks. So delta H will be energy for breaking minus energy for forming. Just take the before minus the after. Okay, so since they mentioned exo, guys, they are so friendly. They already mentioned exo. So just take this and minus. So negative 184. See, once you get negative, you're on the safe side because they say exo. So kilojoules per mole. Okay, so then therefore it is an exothermic reaction. Okay, so I'm sure you can do this in the exam. It's not too difficult. There's this theory stuff. Oh, another thing is this kind of question. This kind of question, yes. So you see, they said, yeah, last time we discussed a bit of this. So they said example of energy breaking. So anything on the left is energy breaking. Okay. So the answer can be HH or OO. So it's an example of bond breaking. So you can just write, if you want to write this, it's HH. Okay. You don't want to, you can write this, but oxygen is double bond. Okay. Energy of forming. Forming is H2O. H2O is what? H2O. Okay. So any one of n example. So you just write any one of these at one side of it is can already here. So just write HO or OH, does not matter. Okay. So then is the change given exo or endo. So they did mention on top it produce heat. So this must be exo and it produce energy. Okay. This is what this is a fuel cell that produce energy. When it produce energy, which means exo gives up energy. Okay, they convert energy. So any reaction that gives up heat and energy can be exo. So you'll be expecting this kind of question also. Let me see. Oh yeah, this is slightly more difficult, I would say. Okay, let me explain this. So they are more direct question and the more slightly more tricky ones. Okay, so for these kind of questions, they say complete reaction between nitrogen, hydrogen, and ammonia. Okay, now this was last time. Last time is slightly more difficult, I would say. This one doubles in year 10. Yes, like for this example, right? Yeah. So they expect you to know that oxygen and oxygen are double covalent bond. They don't go too high tech lah. They will just stick to hydrogen, hydrogen, and oxygen, oxygen. So they expect you to know how it works. This one. Okay, so they expect you to know. So stick to O and O is the double bond. Okay. So then anyway, come back to here. So this is N2 and hydrogen H2 form ammonia NH3. Okay. Then what happens will be balance it. So first, you see this one. This is slightly more more work before you can answer this. Okay. That's why they give you 5 marks. Okay, the total. Oh, this forward, this is not yet. This is equilibrium. 3 marks. Okay. So then I balance it. So you see this is 3. This is 2. So to balance it, this will be 2 and this will be 3. Okay. So you have 6 hydrogen here and 6 hydrogen here. Okay. So then 2 nitrogen, 2 nitrogen. So this is balance. Okay. Once you are done, okay, then this will be So this is hardest you can get. So it's 1 mole, yes, 1 mole of air. So if some of you are asking why this is a triple bond, yes. So H and H is single, O and O is double, N and N is triple. Okay. So you need to know this. Okay. Like a year 10 stuff. Okay. But this is like a repetition. This it won't go too high tech. This is one thing you remember. Okay. So they give you 945. So since you are breaking, you need to absorb heat to break. So this is actually an exothermic reaction. Okay, you need to absorb heat to break it. 3 moles of this H and H. Okay, so this is also exothermic reaction. Okay, then 6 moles of this NH. Yes, why is it 6 moles? Is it weird? No, because this is, if we look at this, if our teacher leave it blank, you better remember it's 6 moles. Like NH, and then bracket 2. So that's why it's like 1, 2, 3, then times 2. Okay, so we have 6. So that's why. So this is bond forming. So when you form bond, is endothermic. You release the heat. Okay. Anyway, if they ask you to check whether this is exo or endo, you just take this and minus this. Okay, take this and minus this. So you just take the balik already. Endothermic. You absorb the heat to break bond. Sorry, endo. This is exo. So you take 945 plus 1308 minus 2328. So the difference is negative 75. Okay. So if it's negative 75, if it's negative, it's exo. Okay, kilojoules per mole. Okay, so I mean, this one there's a slight need to clarify a bit. You need to absorb heat to break it. Sorry, absorb heat. Let's say there's N. You need to absorb heat, so it's endo to break it. And they mentioned positive, so yeah. Okay, this is also positive, and this is negative. Let me see. There's one simple question. Okay, so if there's a more standard one more before you chow. A quick summary here. So if they say energy for breaking, right? Breaking this, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 CH. I just show you the working. Okay, plus a lot of the common mistake is that you did not consider this. Okay, so please add in the CC also, plus the C double bond also, plus this one, the HH also. Okay, then after that, the energy for forming. So you form it back. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 of this CH plus 2 of this CC. Like that. Okay, then you get it. So then you minus, so delta H, this minus. Okay, so this is more steps. So I remind you again, guys, the one in the middle you need to count. Okay, so don't lose marks on this. Got it? Okay, that's all for today. So a quick recap on the